President Trump is reportedly looking into it's a great story. You're going to love this story. President Trump, wait, let me put my anchor voice on for this one. President Trump is reportedly looking into buying another country's territory. Greenland. What? Special correspondent for news here with Rick Sanchez, Michele Greenstein, is joining us now. So wait. Trump wants to buy Greenland?
That's right. Sources are telling the Wall Street Journal that he's asked the White House to look into possibilities into buying Greenland.
Serious?
Yeah, that's right. That's serious. And let's actually take a look at Greenland just to start with.
Just to see where it is.
Yeah, let's take a look at what it looks like. This is the world's biggest island. It's autonomous Danish territory, and it's the only self-ruling part of the Kingdom of Denmark. What's interesting is that even though it's technically part of North America, as you can see by this map that we're about to put up here, its politics are very much linked to Europe. So their own government decides much of the domestic policy, but foreign policy is actually run by Denmark. And it relies on $591 million in subsidies from Denmark every year.
Does anybody live there?
Yeah, of course.
Besides sheep, of course.
So not a whole lot of people live there, which is why many are saying, oh, this is just a joke by Trump. He doesn't really want to buy it. But let's think about why he might want to buy it.
Good question.
And this is not just
I like when you ask
Trump.
yourself your questions, by the way.
Great question, Michele. Thank you, Michele. Let's take a listen. Here's why one might want to buy Denmark if you're coming from the perspective of the United States, because this is not just President Trump, right? He's speaking for the office of the U.S. So there's lots of natural resources there. We've got iron, we've got zinc, we've got gold, we've got uranium, and we've got oil. A lot of this is untapped because, as we know, the island is blanketed by a sheet of ice, but that doesn't mean that it cannot be tapped once global warming starts to do its trick, as it already has begun doing so. But the Greenland Ministry of Foreign Affairs responded to these rumors this morning. Take a look at this tweet. They said, Greenland, yes, is rich in valuable resources such as minerals, the purest water, ice, fish stock, seafood, renewable energy, and is a venture tourism, so they're kind of using this as a chance to get in the news. We're open for business, but not for sale. But like I said, because Denmark is actually the entity that's controlling the foreign policy of Greenland, it might not matter so much what Greenland's Ministry of Foreign Affairs says as much as what Copenhagen says. So that's another interesting aspect here. So we have to talk about the relationship between the U.S. and Denmark. We can't forget that the U.S. already has an Air Force presence on the island at Thule Air Base.
So this sometimes, well, just like we talked with Max Blumenthal, the reason for the United States intervention in Honduras has a lot to do with the fact that we wanted to have a bigger air base there. And
that's right.
We do.
And we want to have, military hegemony in any way possible. If this is a way the United States can achieve it, then they're not going to not look into it.
Well, yeah, everybody wants to expand its borders. It's just interesting since it's not something we've done in many, many years in this country. Michele, great story.
Thank you.
So you haven't heard that we're the ones covering the stories that you won't see covered anywhere else? In Venezuela, Kazakhstan, let's go to Hong Kong. And the media reaction to that has been crickets. How about the way we cover those stories? What the hell does that mean? Huawei. That's the key word in this case, uprising. Can you believe that? Watching. This is the right thing for members of the media to do, to actually pick sides. Look, if you like what you see, subscribe.